What if I told you? Pringles are not really potato chips. In fact, the FDA doesn't even allow them to be called that. Why? Because they're not sliced from real potatoes. Instead, they're engineered. Yes, engineered. Into their perfect saddle-like shape. But how does this wizardry happen? And more importantly, have you ever wondered why you can never stop eating them? Coincidence or science? Stick around, because what you're about to see might just change the way you look at your favorite snack forever. The making of Pringles. First, let's talk about the potato part. It starts with dehydrated potato flakes. Yes, flakes, not whole potatoes. These flakes are blended with cornstarch, rice flour, and water to form a soft dough. This is where the magic happens. But why not just slice a real potato? Well, regular chips break too easily, and they're inconsistent in shape. Pringles? They're designed for perfection. And let's be honest, if you've ever tried stacking regular chips like Pringles, you'd end up with a pile of disappointment. So why are Pringles curved? It's not just for looks. This shape, called a hyperbolic paraboloid, is mathematically designed for two key reasons: structural integrity and the ultimate mouthfeel. This curve prevents breakage and allows for a perfect stack inside the can. The engineers behind Pringles didn't just make a snack, they crafted an edible feat of engineering. But even the perfect shape wouldn't matter if Pringles weren't irresistibly crunchy. And that's where things get really interesting. Now the dough is flattened into thin sheets and rolled onto a giant conveyor belt. Here's where things heat up, literally. Each piece is placed into a custom metal mold that maintains its curve as it races through a 600-degree fryer for precisely 11 seconds. Yes, 11 seconds. 1 second too long and you'd get a burnt offering. 1 second too short and you'd be chewing raw potato paste. The result? That signature crispy, airy texture that makes biting into a Pringle dangerously addictive. But that's only half the secret. Because what comes next is what really keeps you coming back for more. Ever wonder why one Pringle is never enough? It's not an accident. The surface of each crisp is coated with a fine mist of powdered flavoring, meticulously engineered to trigger your brain's pleasure centers. From classic sour cream and onion to mysterious limited edition flavors, the seasoning is formulated for maximum flavor burst, designed to dissolve instantly on your tongue, leaving you craving more. Basically, Pringles are playing psychological chess with your taste buds, and guess what? They're winning. Now, here's a fun fact. The famous Pringles can wasn't originally designed for chips. The story goes that the cylindrical packaging was inspired by tennis ball cans. True or not, this design serves a crucial purpose, keeping every crisp intact, fresh, and perfectly stacked. And of course, making sure you get your hand stuck at least once trying to reach the bottom. But there's one more hidden secret about Pringles that almost no one talks about. Are Pringles actually safe? Now, before you pop open your next can, there's something you should know. A 2015 study found that Pringles, and many other processed snacks, contain acrylamide, a chemical that forms during high-temperature frying. Some studies link it to potential health risks. But before you toss your stash, keep this in mind. The FDA considers these levels safe for consumption. And let's be honest, the biggest danger of Pringles isn't the chemicals. It's finishing the entire can in one sitting. At that point, your real enemy isn't acrylamide. It's self-control. So, now that you know the truth, will you ever look at Pringles the same way again? Love them or fear them, one thing is certain. Pringles aren't just chips. They're a carefully engineered snack masterpiece. If you found this fascinating, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives.